video game where you can build and play at casinos.
Oh my gosh, this is so great. Plus, I get a chance to sit down and interview Super Bowl winning quarterback Eli Manning. This is Oklahoma Live.
From our studios in Oklahoma City, this is KSBI's Telly Award-winning Oklahoma Live. Here are your hosts, Abby Broyles and Drew Schroeder. Oklahoma Live starts now.
Hi everyone and welcome to Oklahoma Live. Tell you what, it was fun to watch that game last night. That was a nail biter. I mean, right to the very end.
That was unbelievable.
Yeah.
As much as all the Thunder fans said that we choked in Game 4, well, guess what? The Clippers choked in Game 5.
I know.
Which is great.
It was awesome.
It was.
Awesome. I mean, the Clippers were ahead as many as, what, like 15, 16 points at one point?
They were up, and we had to go. We scored 8. We went on an 8-0 run. We scored 8 points in 44 seconds to end up winning that game. I mean, lots of controversy all over the place about calls, no calls. I mean, it's the NBA. There could be a call on every single play. It's got to be really hard to be a referee.
Oh, I know. Oh, but you got to hate the referees. Though. I mean, like, nobody's on their side. Come on.
Yeah.
Doc Rivers, he was a whiny baby on at the press conference afterwards.
He really was.
He was going off about that last call. I forget which player it was. But
Reggie Jackson, you know, they thought Reggie Jackson either got fouled or hit the ball out of bounds, but the Thunder got it. And then, of course, the Russell Westbrook 3 that they called a foul on. And half the, crowd was already out of the stadium. They were leaving early and got a chance to miss all of that. So if you missed what Doc Rivers said after the game, it was pretty funny. Take a look.
Let's take away the replay system because that's our ball. We win the game. And we got robbed because of that call. And it's clear. Everybody in the arena saw it. That's why everybody was shocked when they said Oklahoma City. That was our ball. Whether it was a foul or not, it was. But they didn't call it. The same thing happened to us in the Golden State series where they tried to reverse the call. They didn't even want to look at the replay because they knew it was a foul. But then they had to look at the replay, and they had to go by what it said. And I don't want to hear that they didn't have that replay. That's a bunch of crap. That's what you're told? That's what I heard. That's a bunch of crap, and y'all know it.
Yeah.
You know what I have to say about that?
Too bad. I know. Yeah, we're not crying here in Oklahoma City, that's for sure.
That's crap. That's crap. This show, it's crap.
Either way, you know what? Thank you, referees. That's fine by us.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
gosh.
Yeah. Whoever, you know, I don't know what happened. I don't care. It doesn't matter.
I know. You know how many bad calls we have gotten called on us in this series? I mean, again, the other night, I was like, this is one of the worst games I've ever seen called in NBA.
It makes no sense. I mean, it really doesn't. And that's the thing about the NBA. Like I said, every dang play could be a foul if they wanted to call it.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't understand it, but you know what? It all comes down to the end, and you can't blame the referees. That's what they always say. You can't blame the referees.
Can't blame the referees
for blowing a lead like that.
Unless you lose, and then you can blame the referees. But Russell Westbrook, awesome game last night, game high of 38 points, and that was pretty impressive.
Yeah, that was. And so we were just absolutely thrilled, and get ready, because I know a lot of people are tired today at work. People are going to be more tired on Friday, because Thursday night is Game 6, and it's 9:30 from Los Angeles. So, yeah, get ready to stay up late. Maybe catch us some sleep on tonight before you got Thursday night's game.
I have to drink some coffee for that game, that's for sure.
Let's talk weather. Tornadoes, you know, we are, of course, here in tornado season, but good news coming this year so far in tornado season. In 2014, we've recorded the least amount of tornado activity in Oklahoma since 1989.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
We've only had 5 so far in our state. 4 in April, just 1 in May, so hopefully that continues and carries on.
Yeah.
But speaking of tornadoes, I don't know if you remember 4 years ago, I-40 and Choctaw Road, they had the big tornado come through. A lot of people were on the roads. It knocked out the Love's travel station there.
Yeah.
The Love's stop. And it's not been there for 4 years. And, of course, you can see pictures. We all remember these when it came through. The national news was there at the Love's. Luckily, there was no major injuries. All the people were able to stay safe inside of that Love's. But it's reopening finally on Thursday.
That's right. And it's going to be awesome. It has a McDonald's is going to be in it. It's going to have a truck tire center. So some improvements in the one.
And I know a lot of people who travel that road a lot, which we do. It's very needed. It's going to be very nice to have that Love's back open again, and you can swing through and get yourself a McDouble and some gas. That's
right. A McDouble and some gas. Yeah, buddy. You know what? Like, that just after last year, we needed a break.
Yeah, I agree. And this has been a pretty good spring so far. We
Yeah.
could use some rain.
Knock
I would
on
take
wood.
a little rain. I know a lot of
Yeah.
the state is getting rain the last couple days, but not so much here in the Oklahoma City area.
Nope, but I need to get my windshield wipers fixed still, so I'm okay with
Oh my
I'm okay with
gosh.
no rain.
You-
I've had a broken windshield wiper for a couple of weeks, and I might not have been able to see very well when I was driving the other day.
When you said that, I'm amazed at how many people around here actually don't have working windshield wipers.
I
How do you
know.
even drive without windshield wipers?
I don't know.
No
you
wonder so many people are driving like 30 miles an hour in the rain.
Or you drive fast enough to where the water like blows off the windshield.
Oh my
That's not
God.
what I do.
Oh my God.
Mr. Police Officer.
Never riding with you.
I know.
Ever,
I'm
ever,
dangerous.
ever.
And I have a need for speed.
And one thing I'm not going to do is swim in the lakes in Oklahoma anymore.
My
Because I'm
gosh.
scared. There's this new
Yeah.
picture going around. Take a look. This is a snapping turtle that this guy caught. Look
He
at
went.
the size
He was
of
hoping
that.
to catch a catfish,
Yeah.
and he caught monster turtle.
This is in Lake Eufaula,
Yep.
and he was, like you said, fishing for catfish. Luckily, he wasn't noodling, trying to catch them with his arm.
Oh, my gosh.
He was using a rod and a reel, and he pulled this one in. He posted on the Facebook page for the Department of Wildlife Conservation,
Yeah.
and it's gone nuts. Over 10,000 people have shared this picture, talking about how crazy big it is, and it turns out that's kind of an average size for our
Yeah.
snapping turtles
Our
around
friend
here.
Ed Murray was in we were talking to him before the show, and he was like, yeah, because Ed knows everything.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's like, average size is like 100 pounds for those snapping turtles. That is huge. That's like a person. That's a small person.
That's what's underneath the dirty water that we're all swimming in. I'm
Oh my
so
gosh.
scared. The alligator gar and everything else, like, there's some big old fish in there.
Yeah, this summer I'm staying in the boat.
Why would anybody go down and try to catch something with their arm when
I don't
that
know.
could latch onto it?
I didn't know what noodling was, and I, you know this. I committed to doing a noodling thing for this show. I'm backing out now.
I don't blame you.
I want both my arms.
I want
need them
you
both.
to
I
have
can't
your
do,
arms.
Yes, yes.
That thing will take one off.
Oh my gosh, if that snapping turtle, if I come face to face with that thing,
Yeah.
I will swim faster than I have ever swum before.
I know. I'm staying on the boat. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to stay on the boat and drink my beer, and I will let everyone else swim in the lakes from now
There you go.
on.
Absolutely. That's how you do it.
Yeah. Well, coming up, we've got a great father-daughter duo. They're going to be performing on our live stage.
That's right. The Erica James Band is next on my KSBI.
Hey, new neighbor.
Paul, thanks so much for telling us about Cox high-speed internet. We had it installed yesterday, no hassle. And it's like everything's faster.
Yep, been there.
I could stream videos without any hiccups.
Been there.
The whole family can be on any device they want, doing what they want at the same time.
Yep.
It's like, I even feel faster.
Wait, what? Oh, we're running? Oh, hey, wait for me!
Stream like never before on the fastest in-home Wi-Fi from Cox. Packages start at $19.99 a month, including 2 years of savings. Call right now to complete the bundle and get free Wi-Fi setup and support.
Keep it up! Remember, fastest in-home Wi-Fi!
Act now to get the fastest in-home Wi-Fi from Cox, starting at $19.99 a month. Upgrade to stay connected when you travel with access to over 250,000 Wi-Fi hotspots.
The internet doesn't have to stretch.
I know.
Hurry and get the fastest in-home Wi-Fi from Cox, starting at $19.99 a month, including 2 years of savings. Complete the bundle to get free Wi-Fi setup and support. Call today.
Tired of those hot, sticky nights? Fed up with flipping your pillow? If you feel like you're on fire, you need Chillo, the new pillow pack that transforms your pillow into a Chillo. Look, regular pillows get hot quickly, but Chillo brings soothing cooling to your head. The secret is Soothe Soft technology, water-cooled memory foam. He likes the room hot, she likes the room cold. Chillo cradles you in comfort, so you'll feel like you're in a cool oasis.
I've been experiencing hot flashes and night sweats, but with Chillo, it's instant cool, instant relief, and it's wonderful.
Chillo is the perfect cool compress for headaches, backaches, or foot pain. Ultra Sway Chillo lets you chill out in total relaxation. Now order the Chillo for just $12.99. Call now and get a second Chillo as a bonus. Just pay separate processing and handling. You get 2 Chillos for just $12.99 plus processing and handling. So call now.
To order, call 1-800-458-8172. That's 1-800-458-8172. Or visit Chillo.com.
Wednesday. He's kicking it with Wu-Tang's RZA in the new Fox series Gang Related. Terry O'Quinn is stopping by. And just in time for summer, celebrity skin expert Dr. Gerstner is here with tips to protect your skin from the sun. Don't forget the sunscreen.
This afternoon at 5 on My KSBI.
There are a lot of choices when it comes to entertainment news, but we do it differently. It's in our name.
Tonight at 6 on KSBI 52.
Welcome back. I want to let you know what's coming up on the Better Show tomorrow morning on KSBI. Donny Osmond's telling stories about Elvis, Michael Jackson, and the Beatles.
And they have a very relaxed interview with Donny Osmond. So make sure you tune in to the Better Show tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. right here on KSBI.
That's right.
Well, our band today is fantastic. At age 13, Erica teamed up with their dad, and they became the Erica James Band.
And here they are now on our live stage, the Erica James Band. James Band. I wonder if they argue, getting those little father-daughter fights, you know? Like,
I don't know.
We're going to do this song. No, we're doing this song.
Probably. Well, I guess we could ask, right? Erica and James are going to come on over. Yeah, I wonder if that's what he had in mind when she was taking her violin lessons.
Maybe.
That it was going to become that. It's pretty
cool. I know, right? That's really cool.
Yeah.
Come on over, guys.
This is great. And they're doing a big event that is going to help out a great cause we've got to find out about as well.
Right.
Well, come on in, have a seat. Good job.
Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you. Fantastic.
So father-daughter duo was like, this is what you had in mind when you were taking your violin lessons? You were going to plug it in and kind of rock out?
Not at all. I did not expect this at all.
Yeah. So what made you decide to do it and take that path? Because not a lot of people like plug in a violin and play it like electric.
I don't know. I was kind of fascinated by like all my dad's stuff. My dad started playing when I was real itty bitty. He's played with the many bands and stuff, and I was really fascinated with the guitars, like when they just wind up and start shredding and stuff. And so I wanted to learn to play the violin. I had kind of loved both sounds, but I knew I didn't want to play strictly classical or country, but I wanted that guitar kind of sound, just ripping it up basically. So I thought, okay, so how can I combine this? And so learned from my dad's music just by ear, learning to play the stuff that his guitarist or other violinists that he had in the album, and just picked it up.
She put CDs on and 4 to 6 hours constantly playing to them.
Really? Wow. So you were kind of self-taught on how to play?
Yeah. Wow. And so it was like Steve Vai or Yngwie Malmsteen, Heart, you know, a lot of your classics, Damn Yankees. So I'd listen to the guitars or put on other violinists like Natalie McMaster, Mark O'Connor, which they have different styles, but I still wanted to learn, you know, how to mix it up and kind of combine what we have now.
That's awesome. Well, that's really cool. I like it.
Tell us about this great event that you all are involved with.
Well, it's to raise money for the sex trafficking. It's Light Up the Night Glow Run. It's going to be a 10K and 5K, and I actually have some notes. Right?
No, hey, that's all right.
We like notes.
Thanks to the phone. Now you can just read them right there, right?
So this is they're fighting against human trafficking, and it's through the Beautiful Dream Society.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And we're going to be performing. We're going to be opening for Aranda.
Oh, I like Aranda. They're good.
Yeah, I really like them a lot. We had seen them play a couple years ago, and I really like their sound. And so we're really looking forward to this event. It's going to be June 7th at 7 p.m., I do believe.
Okay.
Yes, and it's at 3701 South Lake Hefner Drive in Oklahoma City.
Well, great. That is a great cause, and obviously some people are really talking about trying to help out here. So good for you guys for doing it.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much for being here.
And this came through Gary Good?
Yes, it came through Gary Good.
Entertainment.
He's a good man. Gary Good Entertainment. You're hooked up with the right guy. No doubt.
Thank you all for being here.
Well, thank you so much for having us. We really appreciate it.
We'll hear more from them coming up here later on in the show. But coming up here next, our pets of the week are here.
You heard it, pets. We have a bunch of cute little puppies for you to see. Can't wait. Keep it here on my KSBI.
What can you potentially achieve with You Build It? How about saving over $55 a square foot, or more than 40%? Results vary, but they did it. Can you? Find out at youbuildit.com.
It's like AT&T knew what we wanted.
Just the other day, we were saying we wanted a TV experience that fit into our life.
And our budget.
And then we see this Uverse TV deal.
Call to get Uverse TV for just $19 a month with qualifying bundles. Keep the same great price for 2 years guaranteed. Plus, get a total home DVR included for life.
Great deal, huh? And get this, I've always wanted to put a TV in here, but there's no TV outlet. Now we can. By adding the wireless receiver from AT&T, we can move the TV where we want.
And with the total home DVR, we can record 4 shows at once and play them back in any room. We never miss a show now.
Call to get Uverse TV for just $19 a month with qualifying bundles. Keep the same great price for 2 years guaranteed. And ask about next day installation.
This AT&T deal was made for us.
Look, they even knew I wanted to record this show.
That was me, hun.
That was her.
Do you know the average cost of a funeral is over $7,500? Are you or your loved ones prepared for this financial burden? If you're age 85 or younger, the Senior Care Plan from Senior Life Insurance Company can ease that burden by paying up to $30,000 for funeral and any other final expenses. There is no medical exam, and you'll have lifetime coverage. Your rates will never increase, your benefits will never decrease, and your plan cannot be canceled by Senior Life. To receive free information about the Senior Care Plan and to lock in your lowest rate possible, call the number on your screen now. Also, receive information about a free prescription discount card by calling now. Don't leave your loved ones paying your debt.
Call 1-800-397-5085. That's 1-800-397-5085.
You have no obligation. Operators are standing by. Call now.
Today's KSBI Big TV winner is Brian Dixon.
Get him on the phone. Hey, Brian, that's Janice from KSBI TV, and guess what, buddy? You have won a 50-inch TV.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
For your chance to win, just visit ksbitv.com/free-TV.
For your chance to win, go to ksbitv.com/free-TV to sign up. Then watch Wild Card tonight at 6:30 p.m. to find out if you're our next winner.
What can you potentially achieve with You Build It? How about saving over $55 a square foot or more than 40%? Results vary, but they did it. Can you? Find out at youbuildit.com.
Finally, somebody put Drew in a cage around here. We have a whole adorable little puppies to play with from the Humane Society.
Yes. Oh, and Whitney Zecca McFadden is here with all these gorgeous little puppies. I'm covered in puppies, Abby. I'm covered in puppies.
There's nothing better than puppies. And these puppies are not actually available yet. They will be available at our big event coming up on Saturday. These are my fosters. Wow. So I have had these 4 little guys at my house for about 2.5 weeks.
Really?
Yeah. And so they have, had all of their shots and their spay and neuter surgery. Now we're all ready to go, and we're having a big event on Saturday.
Okay.
Out at Hudeberg Subaru on I-240 in Shields. And it's a free adoption event. We have these 2 or 3 times a year.
Yeah.
And so free adoptions, it's going to be from 11 to 3. And you know how it is. People will be out there early getting in line. Mm-hmm. And these 4 puppies will be some of the puppies that are available of about 150 animals.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, which ones do we have? What kinds of dogs do we have here?
Well, these are probably a mix of a Chihuahua and then a poodle. If you see this little furry guy.
Curly, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I've got 3 boys here. So I've got Mo, Larry, and Curly, and then I got a little girl named Kiki.
That's so cute.
Larry's
a sweetie.
Yeah, so they really are. They're great, and this is kind of their deal. And they've obviously been with their siblings all the time.
Yeah.
So it'd be one thing you realize when you get a puppy, you have to give them a lot of attention. We've talked about this before, but they require a lot of attention because they'll be by themselves now. So.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people show up. I mean, Hudeberg Subaru does a great job helping you guys out. It's all free, but people can kind of do a little preview the day before, right, on your Facebook page?
We'll have all of this posted on our Facebook page, so we'll start showing previews. And then this time we're doing something a little bit different. It's kind of exciting. Usually we do a deal where everybody gets in line, then we open the doors and people race in there. This time we're going to try a little concierge deal where if you're first in line and you want a specific animal, you'll have a person that helps you and guides you to that animal. So it's not going to be quite the race. Used to, it was kind of a Black Friday deal where people like just race in there. Now, this is going to be a little more of a controlled environment. So if you're out there early and there is a dog you want, you're going to have help to get that dog.
Oh, that's
awesome. So I can just imagine you're like racing around trying to find the dog.
Yeah, because they're all kind of spread out. So we're going to have a lot of people out there, a lot more volunteers this time, and try to make sure that people, because it is one of those things, it is a free event, and you do have to go out there and you do want to adopt a dog, but I think it's important to help people do that.
Oh,
so,
Well, and then tell us about Full Circle Bookstore. You're going to be there as well.
Yes, we're going to be there. And there's a book coming out, Hope After the Storm, and it's about the May 3rd tornadoes and specifically about kind of what happened with the animals. Add to OKC, and then OK Humane did a little joint effort there. And it's kind of about just the resilience of Oklahoma, how people really came together, talks about the animals, and it also talks about the worldwide support after the tornadoes of 2013.
Yeah, it was so neat to see some of the stories where sometimes, sadly, the people were disconnected, they lost their pets and everything. And I love the news stories where it was like, they found their puppy in the rubble or something.
Yes, I know. And there's a lot of those stories in there. In this book, it tells you a lot of the stories and the heroes for the animals, and also the stories about how they were reunited. So it's great. It was a great deal. And then also, we're going to have a preview of that book at Picasso, which is in Paseo. And Picasso is doing a deal on Monday the 19th from 4 to 6, and it's a special happy hour. If you pay $10, you're going to get free appetizers, and you can also preview the book, and all of the proceeds are going to be going to OK Humane.
Perfect.
This guy's a doll, right?
Oh my God.
Larry likes
so cute.
Larry if you hold him, he collapses. They're all really pretty good. They're crazy.
I'm taking them all with me.
And they're all going to be there Saturday.
So I'll be there Saturday. So if you want one of these guys, you'll want to be there early on Saturday to get in line. But somebody will help you you know, find your way to the dogs.
You want this one right here?
I know, that's
Look at this
Kiki,
cute
that's the little girl.
doggy.
She's only
Aw.
2.4 pounds.
My gosh.
So she will probably only get to be about 6 or 7 pounds when she gets
Oh,
when she's
that's
big.
what we call a forever puppy.
Yes, that's right. She will be. She's a
Aw.
forever puppy for sure.
I'll tell you what, this little black one, Mo over here, he's
Mo's
crazy.
a wild man.
Mo is like,
He
give me
is-
attention.
he
Look
is.
at me.
He is a wild man, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's funny, you know, that's one of those things, they all have kind of different personalities, and like this, he'll just, you'll just sit there. If you pick him up, he's just a rag doll. And then, yeah, Mo will be a wild man, and then they all kind of have different personalities in between.
Oh.
They're fun.
So
Well, Whitney, thank you.
Well,
These
thanks
guys
for having
brightened
us.
up our day. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. We
Yes,
appreciate
right.
it. Well, coming up here next, we have more music from the Erica James Band.
And we'll meet Oklahoma natives who also created a video game. That's next on my KSBI.
Come here.
We get it. You're busy. Work, kids, life, and you need a car to get everyone everywhere they need to go. The last thing you need is to come to a dealership and fill out paperwork. And what about explaining your bad credit situation again and again? Now you don't have to. Just go to thekeyonline.com and complete your application from home. It usually takes about 15 minutes. Once approved, you can pick your vehicle from our online inventory and we'll have it waiting for you. The Key. Cars, loans, life.
As a farmer, I believe that fresher is better. I believe the best berries are chosen, then picked, and that the sun creates a flavor all its own. I believe knowing when to pick makes a big difference in taste, and getting to eat them a little sooner does too. That's why you'll find my berries at Walmart, because all the berries we pick come with their 100% money-back guarantee. And that's the kind of thing I can really get behind.
Picked by farmers, guaranteed by us.
Got 5 seconds? Blur flaws away. New Garnier 5-Second Blur, our first instant smoother with light reflectors. It blurs away lines, mattifies shine, and reduces pores for a complete smooth finish. Why wait? New Garnier 5-Second Blur.
When your baby is ready to explore the world, send them off with new Huggies Little Movers diapers. Now with double grip strips for a comfier fit than Pampers. Like a hug they can take with them.
An important medical alert for men who have taken Androgel and other testosterone therapy products. Androgel and other low-T products that are marketed to treat lack of energy, decrease sex drive, and physical and emotional changes have been linked to heart attack, stroke, pulmonary embolism, deep vein thrombosis, death, and other serious cardiac events. Scientific studies indicate that the use of testosterone therapy products doubled the risk of heart attack in men over 65 and tripled the risk in younger men who have a history of heart disease. If you or a loved one took Androgel or a testosterone therapy product and suffered heart attack, stroke, pulmonary embolism, deep vein thrombosis, death, or any other serious cardiac event, you should call the attorneys of Parliament Law Firm to learn the legal options against the drug's manufacturer. Let our experienced legal team fight for the compensation and justice you deserve.
Call Parliament Law Firm at 1-800-604-3715 for a free and confidential legal consultation. That's 1-800-604-3715.
A family in witness protection, but someone got to them.
We need to figure out how they found you.
Now their daughter's the only one left, and she has all the answers.
The plot thickens.
Law and Order: Criminal Intent. Tonight at 7 on My Network TV.
The rich and powerful take what they want. We take it back.
We provide leverage.
Wednesday on My KSBI.
Don't forget to tune into our sister station, This TV, on channel 52.2 and Cox 215 for great movies all day, every day. A Man Called Sledge, starring James Garner, airs tonight at 7. Then at 9, you can catch Cowboy Up with Kiefer Sutherland. For complete lineup, head over to our website, ksbitv.com.
Well, you know, earlier in the show we talked about a giant turtle that they caught at Lake Eufaula. Now we have to talk about College Station, Texas.
Oh, College Station,
Of course, the home of Texas A&M. Well, 50-year-old Veronica Rodriguez went into her bathroom and discovered something in the bathtub.
What did Veronica find?
A 50-foot snake. Or not a 50-foot, a 12-foot snake, sorry.
A 50-foot snake, I was like, Drew.
Well, this is bad enough. It's a 12-foot African python that she found in the bathtub. Of course, she opened the door, freaked out, shut it, called 911. They came and were able to get it out and take a picture. But can you imagine going into your bathroom and finding that?
How did they get in there?
I don't know. Nobody knows how it got in there. Nobody knows where it came from and why it was there.
I mean, does she live like on a greenbelt or in the jungle?
I have no idea. It's College Station. It's just like wasteland down there, from what I remember.
I'm like in shock right now. That is a massive snake.
I know, isn't that scary?
Yeah.
So there you go. Next time you go in the bathroom, turn on the lights, especially before you jump in the tub.
Snakes on a plane. It's snakes in a tub.
And I always like to find a stupid video.
Oh yeah.
Today's may be the stupidest video we have shown in some time.
Oh, Drew. I haven't seen this yet, by the way.
This is a group called the Plastics.
Okay.
Okay. So Toby Sheldon, he is a guy who spent $100,000 to look like Justin Bieber. You be the judge if he actually does.
Who doesn't? He's like the ultimate believer.
Yeah, and then Kitty J spent $25,000 to look like Jennifer Lawrence. They've teamed up with Venus Delight from RuPaul's Drag Race. They formed a band called The Plastics.
Okay.
So here they are, and be the judge if you think that they spent their money well or not to try to look like Justin Bieber or Jennifer Lawrence. Take a look.
Kitty J as Jen.
Toby S as Justin.
And Venus T as Queen M.
A believer from day one, couldn't take what age had done. Watched Justin's videos, imitated how he posed. Jealous of his perfect face, wished I could take his place. Docs made my dream come true, now I'm Justin number 2.
My name is Kitty J, you know I'm your flavor.
They don't look like either one, do
No.
they? Like, that is not Jennifer Lawrence.
That is so not Jennifer Lawrence.
And-
in fact, I think he looks more like Jennifer Lawrence than she does.
I know. That's $100,000 that guy paid to look like Justin Bieber. He looks nothing like Justin Bieber.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that
so
freaky?
funny.
Yeah. And now they have a video that's out and everybody's watching it.
That's really funny. By the way, do you know that Justin Bieber was in town for the Thunder game the other night?
I did not know
Yeah.
that. Really?
I'm like, what's he doing in a Thunder suite?
Yeah. Well, that's a really good question. I didn't know he was here.
Yeah.
Did he get in trouble? That's why I didn't know. It was the one time he didn't get in trouble wherever he went.
I do believe there was something involved, there's something involved with the cops.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good
I
to
think
know.
so. I need to read up on my news, but I'm just saying, Justin Bieber, or maybe it was that kid.
I don't know. Maybe
know.
it was Justin Bieber number 2.
It was
All this
Justin number
time.
2.
We thought it was that good. No, it was just the guy who got the plastic surgery.
There you go.
Well,
Awesome.
there is a film screening, Where is God? And it's screening and more at the Warren Theaters coming up here this weekend. We've talked to the producer of it. It is a great movie. We've got passes to give away right now. It is about the Moore tornadoes of last year.
Right.
And so if you want to go and see it, you can see it May 16th through the 18th with these passes. Just be the third caller at 470-0993, 470-0993, and we'll hook you up, give you tickets, so you can go watch Where Was God?
There you go. Saw Gary England in there, and you can see the passes right here. Just for our lucky callers who call in. And you know what? I really like. Of course, I like Gary England. Everybody knows, but I haven't seen him on in so long, and so I think it'd be really neat to hear him talk about that. I mean, he talks about it like it was the event of his career after all those years, and it was the year he retired.
I miss Gary.
I miss Gary too.
Tear. We're shedding a tear.
We'll always have the Gary England drinking game now.
Yes, we will.
That's awesome. Well, our next guests are here to tell us about a great video game where you can do some stuff with some casinos.
Yeah, this is such a cool game. James Simpson and Luke Simpkins are here to talk all about it and tell us all about this game. They're from Goldfire Studios. Well, welcome, guys. This is great.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
So, is this game, you guys actually created this game?
Yeah, we're Goldfire Studios, and we've got a little office in downtown Oklahoma City, and so we've been working on this game called Casino RPG for about 2 years now.
Awesome. So what is all involved in the game?
Well, the game is actually kind of built around a little bit about the American dream, because you start as a janitor, kind of in the bottom rung, and you kind of work your way up to eventually owning and operating your own casino.
Wow.
And it's real time, it's massively multiplayer. We have hundreds of players on playing right now.
So you can actually build a casino, right, and decide where the poker tables go and everything like that?
Yeah, so there's actually a big open city, and you can buy your plot of land and then build your casino, and then you actually design everything outside and inside the casino.
Wow.
So did you guys like go on a trip to Vegas and you're like, how awesome would a video game of this be? How'd you come up with the idea?
I think actually James has a history of game development based off of your experience.
Yeah, so actually when I was in high school I made a game called Poker RPG, which sort of had a similar idea, but it was based strictly on poker. And so we wanted to take that sort of core idea and really expand on it and make it something a lot bigger.
So you guys are, I mean, living a lot of people's dreams, creating games. What did you have to do to study to get into this? I mean, is it easy for other people who want to do it?
I think there's a lot of different routes to get into it, but neither of us actually went to school for game development or programming. It's really just self-taught, and from what we've seen, that's how it is for a lot of people.
Really?
Who
a lot of
do
trial
this.
and error.
Yeah.
A lot of trial and error.
So where can people go to play your game?
They can go to either casinorpg.com, or we've actually got our own game platform, which is goldfire.me.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
And so you've got to play it online. Is it going to be available for things like PlayStation or Xbox or anything like that? You working on that?
So it's actually a browser-based game. So really anything that has a browser, which PlayStation or an Xbox do have browsers.
Yeah.
You know, tablets or just your regular computer. You can just fire the game up and play it. It's the exact same game on all those different devices.
That is fun.
What's your favorite feature on the casino you've built?
I don't know. What do you think?
Man.
I ask the tough questions.
It's a good
around
question.
here.
I know, that
guys.
is a really tough. Roulette, I think, is the favorite game.
Yeah.
Roulette and poker are the top games you can play.
Okay.
If we're talking about the games. So.
Yeah.
Although I must say, so we've got an artist as well that's not from Oklahoma, but he's done pretty much all of the art in the game, and our slot machines that he's designed are just really incredible looking.
That is cool.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Actually, there is a game where you can throw pigeons at each other. You
What?
go up and pick a
Pigeons
pigeon.
at
That's
each
actually
other.
our player's favorite. Like, when a new player jumps in a game, that's one of the first things they do is they go grab a pigeon and they throw them on people.
Nice.
That's awesome.
It's sort of like tag with pigeons.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm not a gamer, but I might be now.
No, right? If you guys can arrange it so someone will come by with free drinks in my living room while I'm playing, I would appreciate that.
If we could do that, we would. Absolutely.
That's awesome. Maybe these guys will just drop off some beer.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll
here.
get the virtual reality drink coming over.
Yeah.
I'll be, that's not real. Well, thank you guys so much, and
That's
congrats. This is
awesome.
really
Yeah.
exciting.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, folks at home, go check out their game online.
Yeah.
Well, coming up, Drew sits down with an NFL star.
Yeah, I'm going to interview Eli Manning, and I get to ask him about a bet that my wife and I have had for years. I'm going to see if he can answer it. It's coming up here next.
Still wanting to quit smoking? Kick your ash with the Vape Bar. E-cig kits start at $19.99 and come with a free e-liquid. Does your e-cig need repair? The Vape Bar fixes simple repairs for free or repairs any vape for under $7. If it can't be fixed, use your repair cost towards any new product from the Vape Bar. Start kicking your ash today at the Vape Bar. The Vape Bar has 2 locations, in OKC at Northwest Expressway in MacArthur or at 12th and Eastern and more. Visit the Vape Bar on Facebook and kick your ash today. The Vape Bar.
I'm Dr. Angie, and as a doctor of chiropractic, people often ask me why I'd become associated with Bob Mills Sleep Spa, and the answer is easy: to help people. I have the privilege of using my knowledge of the human body and the exclusive technology of BedMatch to profile your back and find the right mattress for correct support. People suffering from lower back pain, hip pain, even acid reflux have reported noticeable relief. That's the reason I'm here.
I'm Bob Mills. Now who's got your back?
Our brave military men and women are not the only ones who pay the price in war. Golden Corral would like to announce a special place, Camp Corral, a summer camp for children of wounded or disabled military families. The camp is free, offering kids a week of a lifetime, and is made possible by my friends at Golden Corral. So stop by Golden Corral and show your support for Camp Corral. Help send a deserving child to camp this summer. Thank you.
When kids take a sip, their drink cup slips, flips, and drips. Well, now parents can relax when they mess up. Introducing the Spill-Free Wow Cup. Winner of the prestigious Mom's Choice Award, it's the amazing drink system where kids can roll, jump, and spin, and the drink stays in. Using a clear bottom, this guy easily gulps down his drink. After he's had enough, it automatically seals itself. The secret? Auto-sealing technology that allows liquid to flow only when you drink. Once you stop, it forms a watertight seal guaranteed. Even over this expensive computer, not a single drop. When you order, we'll send you the Wow Cup in your choice of pink or blue for $10. What's better than 1 Wow Cup? 2 Wow Cups. That's right, you can double the offer. The amazing Wow Cup. Must be 18 years or older to order.
You must be 18 years or older to call 1-800-408-5764 or visit www.wowcup.com, or you could call 1-800-408-5764.
Meet the Starks.
Goodbye, my sweet. Goodbye, my pants.
Till death. Tonight at 1 on My KSBI.
Welcome back to Oklahoma Live. Well, he's a two-time Super Bowl champion and Super Bowl MVP, and he's joining forces with Citizen Watch Company of America. They're supporting a National Merit Scholarship Program, and he's on with us right now. So excited. It's Eli Manning. Hey, Eli, how are you today?
Good morning. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Very, very good. We've had a lot of fun sports to watch. I'm sure you've been watching them. We'll talk about that here in a few minutes, but let's talk about high school graduates and this great program that you're involved with the Watch Company. Tell us about it.
Yeah, Citizen Watch has teamed up with the National Merit Scholarship Foundation to support those students that strive to be their best each and every day, both in their schoolwork and their extracurricular activities. And Citizen is giving away 50 scholarships to those students that have the drive and determination to be their best. And you can go to citizenwatch.com to find out more information and also check out some good-looking watches.
Well, and I'm sure you being, of course, in college and being through that, being able to get some extra money through this program, being able to get a scholarship really does help out quite a bit, doesn't it?
Oh, no doubt. It'll help out so many families, and you know, the National Merit Scholarship Foundation does a great job of finding those students that do a great job with their schoolwork or are dedicated to being their best, and I think it's a great program, and I'm really excited to be a part of it.
Well, what do you have as suggestions? You've been obviously very successful. You're from a successful family. Some things that maybe people who aren't into sports, but they're graduating high school, graduating college, can really look to. Some things that can help out for long-term success.
Well, I think planning is so important. You want to plan each and every day. Try to figure out what you're trying to accomplish. And for those people in school, you obviously have to set aside time for your schoolwork. To get all those things accomplished, to get prepare for your tests and your papers, but also your after-school activities, whether they're sports or any hobby or something you're passionate about. And I think setting aside time for each one of those things to and also make sure you're trying to accomplish something each day. You're trying to get better at something each day, because if you're not, someone else is, and someone will bypass you. So I think planning and trying to improve yourself each day are two important things.
Well, and of course, the NFL draft, we just had that, and I'm always curious. The fans are so into the NFL draft, including myself, but what about people who are in the NFL? Are you sitting there on your couch all weekend long watching to see who's going to be on your team? I mean, it means more to you than it does to us, right?
Yes, I'm definitely watching and keeping up. I don't know if I sat and watched every single pick, but you're definitely checking in every few hours to see who the Giants drafted. I was very excited that we drafted a receiver and an offensive lineman in the first two rounds. So as a quarterback, those are two pretty important positions for me. And so you're definitely keeping up with who you're drafting and who some of the new additions to your team are going to be.
So obviously we are in the middle of a great sports time right now. We are Oklahoma City Thunder crazy here watching the playoffs. I know you're very busy, obviously, but do you have time to sit back and watch any other sports during the off season? What do you get into?
Yeah, I definitely try to keep up with the other sports, and especially during playoff time. I like watching the competitive atmosphere and seeing these athletes, play at the highest level. And so I didn't get to see the Thunder game last night. I saw a little replay of a call at the end, and saw that y'all got a big win. So congratulations on that.
And I'm going to ask you the weirdest question about your brother, Eli. My wife and I have been having this, the only chance I'm going to have to ask. My wife and I have been having a debate. She claims she saw your brother driving down a highway in Oklahoma a few years ago, driving a white Mercedes that says Manning on the back. Would your brother have ever driven a car with the license plate from Indiana that said Manning?
I don't think so. I don't think that's quite his style to have the license plate with the last name on it. So I would put good money that was not him.
Thank you. I told my wife that. Thank you so much. I had a feeling no Manning would drive around with a car that said Manning on the back. Well, Eli, thanks for everything you're doing, and what a great program. One more time, what's that website people can go check it out?
You can go to citizenwatch.com and get all the information.
Well, good luck with the off season and, of course, the season coming up. We will definitely be watching you, and you will be on my fantasy football team. So good luck, Eli.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
We appreciate you. There's still more great things to come here on Oklahoma Live. Keep it on my KSBI TV.
On-site blind cleaning.
The ultrasonic system, you can't beat it.
Came in, took all the blinds down, cleaned them, brought them back. I think it was a 24-hour turnaround.
The way it lifts the dirt, not damaging a blind at all.
Nobody wants to do this themselves. I've tried it. It's not fun. Not only do you end up hurting your back because you've got your blinds in the bathtub and you're trying to clean them.
When we came and got them, they were sparkling clean. They looked so much better than before. He showed us kind of a before and after the difference, and we were really, really impressed.
You call Eric, he'll come out and take care of everything. You know, you don't have to do anything at all.
In case you haven't heard, Congress is about as popular as an enema. 83% of likely voters think Congress is doing a lousy job, and rightfully so. They spend much too much time finding fault with each other and far too little time solving problems. A recent Gallup poll showed that Republican, Democrat, and independent voters all agree on the country's biggest problem. It's the government, not Obamacare, Benghazi, or Bush's decision to go to war in Iraq. Independents and Democrats rank the economy the second biggest problem. Republicans listed it as third. Republicans say health care is the second biggest problem, but the Democrats and Independents ranked it fourth. Democrats and Independents rank unemployment third. Republicans rank it fifth. So irrespective of party, voters seem to agree on the top 3 or 4 issues. You know, we pay Congress $174,000 a year plus huge perks, and for that kind of money, they should listen to the people who elected them and solve some problems. But both parties are more concerned with politics and getting themselves reelected. After all, where can you make $174,000 a year, have your boss think you're doing a lousy job, and not get fired? For Common Sense, I'm Vince Orsman.
This Friday, I'm marrying 2 lucky Oklahomans right here on Oklahoma Live. Join us as we celebrate with a real walk down the aisle, cake, food, music, and I'll be the master of ceremonies. We'll see you this Friday at 4 on KSBI.
This KSBI weather forecast is brought to you by Energy Mart Construction.
Time now for KSBI weather with our own meteorologist, Edward St. Pay.
Thanks, Abby and Drew. Forecast brought to you by Energy Mart Construction. Well, we have cooler air on the way. We have high pressure now building in. There's the front moving out. Any scattered showers will move out, and clearing taking place for tomorrow with that cool air dropping in. Isolated showers and clouds tonight. Winds now shifting northwesterly. The low 46. The high tomorrow 68, and sunny skies with northwesterly winds at 5 to 10. Sunny Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Edward St. Pay reporting.
Energy Mart Construction thinks smart when it comes to roofing, windows, siding, doors, and much more. We're committed to remodeling and serving you with quality and value. Our energy-saving products meet tax credit and will improve energy efficiency throughout your home. Call Energy Mart Construction today and mention you saw this ad to receive 10% off an exceptional remodeling experience. We treat our customers like family.
Think smart. Call Energy Mart.
787-6333.
This KSBI weather forecast has been brought to you by Energy Mart Construction.
This portion of Oklahoma Live is sponsored by Body Trends, the Electro Spa.
Welcome back. We are here at Body Trends in Cassidy Square in Northwest Oklahoma City, and I am here with Shyla Ramirez with Body Trends. Hello. How are you? I'm good, thanks. And of course, we are here with the celebrity Kelsey Griswold, Miss Oklahoma, getting this treatment, and it's called a VIP treatment. So what exactly does this involve?
VIP is electrical muscle stimulation that does slimming and toning. Basically, an hour session here would be equal to 3 hours at the gym or doing 1,000 crunches. It doesn't do any kind of skin tightening. It's just mostly introduction and slimming.
Okay, and so you've kind of like put some pads out here, and then how does it all work with making, substituting 3 hours at the gym?
Okay, well, with the pads, we have to hook them up to these wires, and then the electrical impulses will create a contraction of the muscle, basically just working out your muscles for you. We always suggest that you go to the gym while you're doing these sessions to help further aid with the introduction and the weight loss. It doesn't replace working out, just helps with it.
Okay, very good. So I'll let you kind of put some of the pads on and get started. And by the way, for folks who aren't familiar with Body Trends, it's kind of a one-stop shop. They're going to be very involved with our big wedding on Friday on Oklahoma Live. This is where our lovely bride is going to be getting her hair and makeup done. So they do a lot of stuff here, and they have some gorgeous gowns in the front, by the way. And so you are putting some pads on here. I'm kind of nervous for you, Kelsey. What is this like for you?
Well, I've actually been a client of Body Trends for a couple of years now, and at first it can be kind of shocking, literally, because it shocks your muscles, but it is you get results pretty quickly, and that's why I love it so much. I think that people need to come to Body Trends simply because we are in such a society nowadays that we want results fast, and so Body Trends is the first place that you need to go in order to get those results, but also to encourage a healthy lifestyle.
Okay, very good. All right, so what's next? Continuing to put on the pads here.
I'm almost done.
Okay.
And then we're going to hook her up to the wires. Okay.
Now, how many of these sessions do you recommend to really start seeing results?
We always recommend 10, a package of 10, because after you do the 10 sessions, your body has muscle memory. And with the 10 sessions, that'll really get you the results that you want.
Okay, very good.
And those treatments, of course, have to be done at least twice a week, but they can be done up to 3 times a week.
Okay. All right, so what are you doing right now? You're hooking her up and then
snap on.
And these will contract the muscles for her?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Just get those out of the way. Okay. And then we just put the bands on to hold those pads in place. We don't want them too tight, but we don't want them too loose either. Okay. And now we're going to start.
And how long is this process going to take?
It's 2 25-minute cycles.
Okay. So that's not too bad.
And actually, you have a lot of time to be able to just sleep. If you have a hectic schedule, I know a lot of people do, this is, although it can kind of wake you up with a shock, you eventually get used to it, and then you can kind of relax a little bit. At first, it's a little tense, though.
Cool.
It will come on for 5 seconds and then pause for 6 seconds, and when it comes on is when I have to take her up. Your body needs that rest in between to be able to function properly.
Okay, so is it going to actually contract those ab muscles?
As soon as we get a little bit higher, you'll actually be able to see it.
What else do you all do here? What other kinds of treatments do you do?
We have an Axon XL machine that does fat burning, skin tightening, and cellulite smoothing. It's really awesome. It's an ultrasound laser that, radio frequency laser that penetrates down into your adipose tissue where your fat cells are stored and burns the fat, and then it gets pushed out your body through your lymph system.
This is like so high tech. I'm like, I go to the gym all the time, try to work out and get a body like this, but it's awesome that you're able to kind of add it to your routine. Is that how you describe it, Kelsey?
Yeah, and I think that, it's one of those things where for contestants that are going through pageant training, it's just that extra add. And so now that our pageant secrets are getting out to the public, anyone that thinks that just the gym is one option, now they're having more. They're having more option to get healthy and to have the body that they want. So this is definitely that option, and it's lifting the muscles and contracting at the moment, and I can absolutely feel the difference. And it's not painful, but you can hear it. Yep, there it is. It's like you're contracting. It's very strange, but it totally works, and by the end you'll be able to see a vast difference.
All right, Kelsey's feeling it now. Yeah. All right, well, thank you so much for describing this for me, and be sure to check them out at Body Trends in Cassidy Square. Okay, I was there earlier this
Yeah.
I'm laughing because, I mean, poor Kelsey, she was like such a great sport and was like answering questions as
she's getting her treatment. Yeah, I know. That's amazing.
It's awesome.
I had no idea that you could do that. Like that they had those kinds of things that did that.
Yeah, they have all kinds of treatments and stuff. I was like, my gosh, I have a lot of work to do. Just kidding.
That was awesome.
But by the way, you may not know this, but we sure do. Some of the best dressed women wear Body Trends. Boutique in Oklahoma City, Body Trends offer some of the best designer gowns in the area, including this bridal dress we're going to show you. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I got to see several of the dresses there today, and I mean, it was gorgeous. You're like in a salon, but they also have these amazing dresses.
That fantastic place, and this is from Body Trends' new collection, Tariq Adez. It's exclusively carried there at Body Trends Boutique in Oklahoma City, so if you want it, you got to go by there. Only place in Oklahoma that you can actually look at the Tariq Adez collection, which is featured in over 30 countries now here in Oklahoma City, thanks to them.
It's going to be awesome, and I can't wait to see our bride on Friday for the Oklahoma Live wedding, because Body Trends is, of course, doing her hair and makeup.
Yeah, live wedding here on Friday. So
That's right.
Make sure you tune in Friday at 4 because we are doing a wedding on Oklahoma Live,
We sure
the old
are.
show.
Getting hit.
I can't wait.
That's right. It's going to be so awesome. Well, coming up on the show today, we have more from our musical guest.
The Erica James Band. They're going to be performing next. Keep it right here.
This portion of Oklahoma Live was sponsored by Body Trends The Electric Spa.
Jeff's Country Cafe at Northwest 33rd and Classen is the best place to go for country cooking. We're celebrating our 25th anniversary, offering the lowest prices since 1988. We offer breakfast specials starting at $2.50. Come enjoy the best omelets or Jeff's Big Breakfast featuring pancakes, hash browns, 3 bacon, 3 sausage links, slice of ham, and 3 eggs. People just love our home-style catfish with your choice of 2 vegetables. Jeff's Country Cafe is open every day, so bring your hungry family. Come and get it at Jeff's Country Cafe, Northwest 33rd and Classen.
Are you one of the many Americans who undergo CPAP or BiPAP therapy? Replacing your supplies every 3 to 6 months is critical, as bacteria will build up and worn-out straps cause leaks. Call Allied Medical Supply Network and speak to an expert agent who will set up a schedule for your supplies to be delivered right to your door at little or no cost to you. Call Allied Medical Supply Network today and rest easy.
Call 1-800-953-0897. That's 1-800-953-0897.
Coming up on The Better Show.
Grey's Anatomy star Sarah Drew talks about the big finale.
Plus, the Beekman boys are in the kitchen making cheddar breakfast muffins.
And Real Housewives Luann de Lesseps is here.
Join JD and Rebecca for Better tomorrow at 9 on MyKSBI. If it's Access Hollywood Live, anything can happen, and usually does.
I promise you.
Access Hollywood Live. Weekdays at 3 on MyKSBI.